All right, so we had P congruent to T. So right there, I gave you guys, there's a pair of angles, right? By the way, I should mention, if I'm going to prove Q congruent to S, I got to prove the triangle's congruent. So I can say CPCTC, right? That's how this proof's going to end, CPCTC. So how do I get those two overlapping triangles congruent? I do have a pair of angles. I have PX congruent to TY. So Grace, you just said that you said XY congruent to itself, right? Yeah. And then addition, substitution. All right, I'm just making sure we're good there. Then I have Rx congruent to Ry. There's the missing piece. What type of triangle now is RXY? What's across from congruent sides? Congruent angles. And that gives you another pair of angles, doesn't it? Angle RXY congruent to angle RYX in a triangle. Congruent angles are across from congruent sides. And now you should have angle, side, angle. Right? Angle, the side you did by addition is in between. And then the other angle are the angles from the isosceles triangle. So if I were to draw it out, again, if it's tough for you to see if the side's in between or not, draw one of these bad boys out. Q, P, Y. So I had P, PY, and then RYX here, right here. Definitely can tell that angles that side's in between to do angle, side, angle. Other proofs. How'd the other two go? Proving it was isosceles. You get two angles or two sides, hopefully, using CPCTC. And then this one right here, again, proving it's isosceles. Hopefully, again, you use CPCTC to get a pair of angles or sides. It's not getting easier. I told you, I'm trying to warn you guys. As good and as strong as this period 2 class is, we're going to have some slip-ups. Don't let the snowball roll right over you. Not getting easier today, not getting easier tomorrow. Just tougher. Anything else on those three? Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just wondering.
Yep.
When you say in the proof that a
triangle which one are we talking about?
In general.
Oh, yep.
Triangles isosceles. What reason are you supposed to do that?
So at the end?
Yeah.
Depends what you did. If you prove two congruent sides, I would be fine with two congruent sides implies isosceles triangle. If you prove the angles instead, just substitute in angles now instead. Okay? Or, sorry, I didn't want to substitute it in there, did I? Substitute it in there. And that's it. And do I need those exact wording, Kit? No. I just don't want definition of isosceles in there. If you want to say because my triangle has two congruent sides, it's isosceles, I'm fine with that too. Other questions or comments? Going. How are we? Can I just take a gauge of how we feel this is going? Okay, because I'm not in the business of scaring students. I'm being in the business of being real with students. This is going to get tougher tomorrow. Today, you're going to practice more of this on your own instead of me standing up there going, all right, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want up here? You guys got to practice this on your own. And tomorrow, it is going to get a heck of a lot tougher with our test coming up on Monday. Tomorrow, we'll talk about if we want to do a virtual review session on Sunday or not. We'll talk about that tomorrow. All right, do you guys still have your congruent triangle quiz on you? Because I definitely dropped the ball and I forgot to write down all the interview questions. And if we're going to start this tomorrow, I kind of need some of the questions to ask people if we're going to do this tomorrow. So if you do have your quiz, can you just put it out for me and I'll just recollect them and write them down while you're practicing today, and I'll give them back to you at the end of class.
Yeah.
Totally forgot to write them down. I apologize.
Do you still have the sheets we like?
Yes, I do. I do have those. Yep. So you don't need to give me yours back. All right. So let me just check your homework real quick, and then we'll talk about what's on tap for today. I believe you have 2 proofs in your group to work on today. All right. When you get one complete and you're satisfied with it, I'd appreciate it if you called me over. All right. I appreciate it if you could call me over and let me know how you did here, or how you thought you did. All right. These will be overlapping triangles again. All right. The 2 triangles, 2 proofs I'm asking for will be overlapping triangles. So let's see what you can get done with them. And then you can go right to the assignment. All right. So that's on you guys today. And that's all I have for you. Just class practice with these. Because tomorrow we get a lot tougher with these.